Good Riddance, Monster Speaker is the title of the latest installment about the two little dogs, Flacco and Lucky, by Ezekiel Kralin. Ezekiel wrote, Email correspondence, July 18th, 2023. Subject, Deke was an outrageous pest again today. Around 6 p.m., I prepared to take the pooches for a walk. No sooner had I tied Flacco to the post, ready to run back upstairs to collect Lucky, than their master rolls up on his bike and queries, "Why do you have her tied out here like that?" So I shrugged and addressed the idea, pointing at my cranium. "Use your brain, Deke. Why do you think I have her tied out here like that?" He stared at me dumbly, so I told him I'm taking the dogs for a walk, and I was just about to bring Lucky downstairs when he showed up. "But I came to pick up my speaker." "Well, let me get Lucky first," I answered, a bit peeved. "I don't want to lug that monster out of the room with him in there." So, once I accomplished both chores, I opened the gate to let him in, and he disappeared around the first landing. I waited inside, holding the door open. In about 30 seconds, he reappeared on the landing, holding the speaker in his arms like it was a refrigerator. And that's when he started to holler at the top of his lungs, right inside my building. "Don't look at me, look at the dogs. You're making me nervous." I said, "No, I'm not. I'm just holding the door open." I said, "Don't look at me. I'm going to drop it if you keep staring at me." "Well," I retorted, "that's too bad. I'll look at you all I want." He did not drop it, but got the damn piece of junk outside, finally, upon which I firmly declared, "You will never enter the premises again. You have no right screaming inside. What do you want to do, fuck up my having the dogs over anymore?" He then told me to shut up or he's going to strike me with the bungee cords I just gave him, per his request minutes earlier. "You are one fucked up piece of shit, Deke," I admonished. "How dare you scream in my building? I'm going to get my own place in a month, so you could watch it for a while longer." He said, of course he made that up, and he'd say the following month his new digs will be on hold for a few more weeks, so of course I said, "Well, that's good news, but no, I'm not going to have that beat-up speaker in my room for even another day. It's already a wreck the way you've banged it around, just not worth the trouble." I then took that moment in our battle to announce, "By the way, I'm changing your payment schedule to $120 the first week, $100 the second week, and another $100 the third." "No, don't do that. I've already made plans." "Sorry," I said, "that's how it's going to be from now on. I don't need you to show up anymore with a gigantic speaker and start whining when I refuse to take it inside. And that's what you might do if I give you such a large wad of bucks. You're asking too much of me." "No, I'm not," he snarked. "You're just a fag." "Really? Well, you're a fag too," I countered. "I saw you out here by the bus. I saw you out here by the bus stop fucking a dude last year." Wow. He grinned at that, but accused me of lying. Then he threatened to bring the dogs over just one day a month if I went through with my new payment plan. So I told him it's a crime and a sin to put these innocent creatures in the middle of our arguments. He paid no mind to that, just said to take this other speaker upstairs. It was doable for me, the size of 2 bread boxes, and around 40 pounds. I did that, then stepped back outside to take the pups for their poopy walk. I took the leashes from his hand. He quickly took off, lugging that god-awful monstrosity in a large granny cart with one broken wheel. Around 10 minutes later, as I was walking Flacco and Lucky along Noe Street, 2 blocks up from Market, I thought I heard Deke's voice call to me, "Yo, yo." I was sure it was someone else, but stopped to look around anyway. Sure enough, there he was again. "I need something to hold the music chip. I can wait with the dogs while you run back home to get it." "Something to hold the chip?" I queried, also annoyed that the prick had the nerve to disturb my doggy walk and ask me to do him another favor after screaming inside my edifice. That thing you insert into a larger slot. I came back all the way from Mission Street, where I do my rap, to get it." "Oh, you mean the sleeve?" I replied. "Well, the dogs still haven't pooped, but I'm not going to run back home for you. You're not worth it. I'll just take the dogs back." When we arrived at Hotel California North, he waited with the pups while I retrieved the stupid adapter so he could play his crappy gangster rap. He was polite this time around, said thank you. I replied, "Okay, shithead, now let me walk the dogs, please." As it turned out, neither dog had to poop. At any rate, we returned hovel whereupon they enjoyed some tasty treats and then dinner, after which I proceeded to plug in the speaker, only to discover he didn't provide the cord to plug it in. I could just see him when he returns. "I gave you a cord. You're just being spiteful because I screamed in your building." I wasted almost an entire hour rummaging through various storage containers to see if I had the right cord, but no cigar. The plug needs to be one with 3 rectangular prongs, not the round ones. I figured that when he shows up again, he'll try to coerce me to bring him into my room so he can look closely at the outlet to determine what kind of cord he needs. So just in case he pulls that on me, I downloaded a picture of it to show him on my smartphone outside. Can you believe this shit, Watson? Well, it is what it is. I believe he's just razzing me for sport, knowing my amazing breakthrough is about to occur any day now, or even moments from now. In other words, it's fucking close, and it's sweet to have the Brindlekin with me once more. No phone call yet from my FBI attorney. He's got to call me sometime tomorrow. Wouldn't make sense if he doesn't. My FBI attorney. Did you ever think such words would come out of my mouth, good medic? Hilarious and awesome at the same time. I hope your day went very well, and that your current high-pressure duties are easing up pronto to be continued.